Hi, welcome back to Christine's Home Affairs. I'm back with part 3 of the quarterly sales report that I've been doing this year. I've given you my January, February, March sales, my March, April, May, June, and now we've got July, August and September of this year. We've just come out of winter, so it was the quietest time of year for us. And I'll just mention, before I go and show you which of my top 10 items, I'll just mention that the fabric that I do get, most of it is free. So when I'm pricing out my products, I don't charge for fabric. I only charge my time and for products that I actually purchase. So I'll write down on each of the items what my profits are for everything, but you'll see that there isn't any allowance for fabric because most of it was free or rescued or recycled from something. The other thing I wanted to mention is my prices are in Australian dollars. So it may seem excessive where you are, but we've got high rates over here. Everything seems to cost so much. I also charge my labour rate out at $40 an hour, where the minimum wage rate in Australia is about $25 an hour. So I charge myself out at $40 an hour for everything that I make, which will cover my machine maintenance, my power, my thread, little things like that. So stick around and I will show you what my top 10 sales have been for the past 3 months, and also what I think was the biggest dud. Coming in at number 10 is this vinyl toiletry bag. Even though I've only sold one of these bags, I've put this at number 10 because I had only made it a few days earlier. So it's a brand new product line to my store. $55 is how much I actually sold that one for, and the only thing that cost me anything was my label and the zip at the top, as well as my time. So $55 more than covers all of that. Coming in at number 9, we have 2 products, and I have sold 3 each of these. This one here is that spanner roll that I made not so long ago, and I originally put a price of $35 on this, and then I thought no, it actually took me a lot longer than I would have liked, so I put the price up to $40. So the first one I sold for $35 and the next 2 I sold for $40 each. So pretty happy with those because they've only been in the shop for about 6 weeks. This one here is the bridal bag, which is a real disappointment for me. I made lots and lots of them. It's an expandable bridal bag. It can be used for boots and things as well. I originally had a price of $40 on these and I just couldn't sell them. So I popped the price down to $25 each, and I did manage to sell 3 of them. So it has actually turned out to be a bit of a disappointment, but then my marketing hasn't been up to speed either. I really need to get back and do some proper Facebook marketing for these on the horse pages. At number 8, I've got 4 different items that I sold 4 of. So one of them was the bowl cozies. Now I actually sold 4 of the fitted bowl cozies, so the ones that have got the seam sewn up on the side. I didn't have any of those left, so I can't show you those. And I will pop a link in the description for all of these items that I've got videos for. So the bowl cozies, I did 4 of those. They were $10 each. These little vinyl wallets, I only sell these at $5 each, but I sold 4 of those as well, so there was $20 worth in that. And these have only been in the shop for about a month as well. Coin purses, these are just made out of scrap fabric. I sell these at $10 each, so I sold 4 of those. And these ones here, which you would have seen a recent video for, which are the vinyl toiletry bags. These are a little bit smaller than the ones I showed you earlier, made with just the vinyl strips, and they've only been in the shop for the past month as well. So I'm pretty pleased that these ones, I've sold 4 of those. I think they're $35 each. So I'm really, really happy with these. They're selling very, very well. And coming in at number 7, face masks have made it on the list again. We've only got plain colours left, and having just come out of winter, I did manage to sell 7 of these. These are only $5 each. I used to sell them for $15 when we needed them a lot, but I am still selling them at about $5 each. That is $35 for the face mask. At number 6, I've got these shoe bag wine bottle gift bags. Again, this is shared number 6 because we've got a few different items. So this is the wine bottle gift bag or shoe bag. So you can put your shoes in there. You can actually fit the wine bottle in there with your shoes. So these are a really good bag. These have been very, very popular for me. I sell these at $20 each, and I did 6 of those, so that was $120 for those. The hand towels, which have been really, really good for me this year, and they've only been a new product since just before Mother's Day back in April, May. Normally I would have these hanging up out the front of the shop and I'd sell lots more of them, but because we've had winter, it's been too cold and wet. So I've sold 6 of these at $15 each, which gave me $90 for the quarter. And these pocket tissue pouches, I thought they would actually do a lot better than they have. I've made quite a lot of them. I sell them for $12 each. I only sold 6, so $72 for the pocket tissue pouches. These are super, super quick to make. Number 5 are these puppy poo pouches. So these have little disposable bags in them for when you take your dog for a walk. You just clip it on the lead and there's some bags on the inside there. I've done 10 of these and I sell these at $15 each. So there's $150 worth of sales out of these ones here. These are just a really good stable line for me. In 4th place are these Helping Hands playing card holders. You'll find patterns for these online. They're just called playing card holders, and I just decided to use a Helping Hands name for them because they help hands. I have sold 11 of those, and I was originally selling them for $12 each, but I've popped the price up to $15 each. They actually take quite a fair bit of time to make, so I needed to put the price up to $15. So 11 of those, and that was $141 in total. And these are just made out of recycled CDs and fabric remnants and old bits of wadding. Now, coming in 3rd place, I've bunched all of these bags together. So I've got the zippered bags, boxed bags, some little toiletry bags. These all come under my code of zippered or boxed bags. I've sold a total of 22 of these for the last quarter. They vary in price from around $10 up to $30 to $35. So there's a whole heap of these at different sizes, different prices. As I said, 22 of those, which gave me a total of $345. So that's not too bad for this last quarter. Scrunchies. I really don't enjoy making these. I find them incredibly boring to do, but these have come in at number 2. I sell them for $4 each or 3 for $10, and the kids love them. I just use up scrap pieces of fabric to make these, so it's a great way of getting rid of old bits of fabric and just getting a little bit of extra cash for the scrunchies. I sold 24 and that gave me $84 in total. Drum roll. And the very last one, coming in at number 1, and is it any surprise really for those of you who've been following this series that the supermarket shopping bags are first again. So I've made well over 3,000 of these bags. They're a copy of just a supermarket shopping bag made with the furnishing fabric, and I sell these at $15 each. And this time round I sold 37 of them, which gave me a total of $555. The expense for me on this one, apart from my time, is just a label, which is probably 20 cents, and about a metre or so of strapping for the handles. So they're my only actual expenses because all of this fabric was free. Supermarket shopping bags come in at number 1 again. Well, was it really any surprise that the supermarket shopping bags came in at number 1 again? So this is the 3rd quarter in a row that they've just powered ahead of everything else. These have been an absolutely amazing seller for me over the past few years, and I still go and make more all the time. I have a couple of hundred of them in stock at all times. I just put 2 out the front of each colour and people choose what they like, and then I top it up from my excess stock. So these supermarket shopping bags have been absolutely amazing. A new product that I've been working on lately from those vinyl swatches that I received were these little vinyl wallets. So all it is just a 12-inch piece of vinyl, and I've just folded them up, sewn them together and put some snaps on. So the only cost to me was the snaps. I did a video for this about a month or so ago. This is the vinyl toiletry bag or cosmetic bag, and again this one's done just out of the vinyl strips like these little wallets. And this one here I'm going to do a video for as soon as my hands have healed up properly. But it's also done out of the vinyl strips, and I've just sewn them back together in 3 and across the bottom to make a larger version of these toiletry bags. I've sold one of these, but I was really happy that I did in just a couple of days. I just picked a figure out of my head of $55. I really didn't know what to put on there because they didn't take me all that long. I just figured that they were way too good to sell cheaply, so I thought I would just try them at $55. I think that that's a good price point there. Even the handle or the little key fob thing on the side is just another piece of this vinyl, so it's completely made out of sample fabrics. These vinyl bags, I've made about 25 of them so far. I'm really happy with how they've gone. They haven't been in the shop for very long, only a few weeks, so they're going to do really, really well, and the colours are just really nice. My biggest disappointment is these itty bitty bags. I've only sold one of those, and I sell it at $15. I'm actually going to put the price down and try them at $10. Once they're all gone, I'm not going to make them again though. So I'm going to put these down to $10 and see how they go in the shop after that. So I'll report back on that one next quarter. But yeah, I am quite disappointed in how these ones have gone. I thought they'd do better. Now, over the past 3 months, I sold 161 items in total, and that came to a total of $2,252. Now, given that we've just come out of winter, which I expected was going to be the quietest time of the year for my general sales as well as my handmade sales, I'm actually pretty happy with that, because it is only it's only about $30 different from the very first quarter of the year. So I'm really looking forward to the next quarter. I think sales will really go up because we've got spring and then we've got Christmas coming as well. So a lot of these will start being sold for Christmas presents. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how things go in the next quarter. Catch you next time.